there's a song called Lost, and I wrote it last year, and it just, it was really truthful. It was honest for me, and I've been going through a lot of stuff, and it felt good to write it, you know? It's basically about feeling lost, but no matter how bad it gets, you know, it's going to get better, and that there are people that still love you, and somebody that's still there for you, and trust that it's going to be okay. My first musical memory had to be listening to Bing Crosby's White Christmas record. Christmas is always a really great time at our house, and a really great family and loving family. And I just think that it was so melodic, and his voice was so rich, and it's actually where I discovered, I guess, jazz. And I still, when I hear it, it takes me right back. And I look forward one day to recreate the kind of the feeling that I had, you know, hopefully with my kids one day. And it was nice for me, setting up the tree and listening to Bing sing White Christmas or Malakaliki Maka. Malakaliki Maka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
Just a small town girl on the city lights. The best was yet to come.
You know, I was a young kid, and my mom and dad had gone to see a concert of this guy named Bryan Adams, and he was a Vancouver boy. There was a song called The Best Is Yet to Come. Just a small town girl from the city lights, boom, the best was yet to come. Then lonely days turn to endless nights, the best was yet to come. And how was I to know? I always thought it was about a girl who had tried to make it and hadn't, and how sad it was. And then I realized that it was written about this Canadian girl who became a Playboy model and was murdered. And so it wasn't as romantic as I thought it once was, but it was definitely as touching and as sad and as beautiful. Maybe it shouldn't be embarrassing to tell you this, but Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror, woo, it's good. I like the starting with I'm gonna make a change. Oh, that was ridiculous. I'm sorry that I even just did that. For once in my life, it's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. I like how he did that. Gonna make it. Anyway, I like the choir coming in and how big it is, and I want to touch my crotch right now for some reason. I'm gonna make a change. God, that felt good. Sorry. Usually, if I wear the white glove when I do that, and it's cleanly and it looks good.
I left my heart.
My grandfather is still an inspiration to me. I remember him making me mixtapes and me sitting on my father's fishing boat and listening to, you know, I Left My Heart in San Francisco by Tony Bennett. Or I was really into Tony Bennett, and I think that what was kind of cool for me is that he would introduce me to these artists I'd never heard of, obviously, as a kid. And it's nice for a grandfather and a grandson to be able to have a common ground, you know, to build a relationship on. And for us, it was hockey and music. It's a trip now to think that I sat on the bow of that boat, and I got to meet my idol and sing with my idol. It's pretty cool.
You make me feel so young.
Another song that was huge for me was off the Frank Sinatra Live at the Sands record, and it was You Make Me Feel So Young. And I always thought that he just killed it. I mean, it gave you a real sense of what it must have been like to be there, sitting in that room, seeing that magic happen, and the Count Basie band just swinging like crazy, you know, just swinging way too hard. And Francis Albert Sinatra in his prime, his voice just so dulcet, perfect, and his time and his phrasing kind of makes you realize, even at 13 years old listening, that you're never going to be that good. But inspirational at the same time, because you want to be that good. Magic is the best way to describe how it is to hear that song and how it feels to hear that song. I just love music, and I don't care who writes it, when it was written. I'm not snobby about it. I just think a good song is a good song. I don't care if it was written in 1940 by George Gershwin or 2007 by George Michael. If it's good, it's good. And that's about all there is to it.
These crazy times, it's you. You make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything, your every song, and I sing along. 'cause you're my everything.